This is a strengthening question. The conclusion is this last part of the reasoning here. Our expectation from the correct answer choice is that the planned introduction of this stuff here would benefit the freshwater flora. To be able to solve this properly, we need to understand the entire value chain here. See, the value chain is that this stuff here, let's call this A. One of the reasons why the question may sound difficult is the difficult vocabulary involved. So let's simplify this. A competes with B, let's call this B, and therefore it helps in controlling the danger that overabundance of B poses to, let's call this F. After all, through all of this, we are trying to save freshwater flora. Let's call this F. So A competes with B to save F. However, a particular type of A, this particular type, let's call this C. So this particular type overwhelms the water body's ecosystem, which must be leading to danger to F. And therefore, to avoid the danger caused by C, C here is a type of A. Okay, C, A is Watermilfoils and C is Eurasian watermilfoil. So now to save F from C, the plan is to introduce, let's call this D. So in order to save F from C, D should be introduced. That is the plan. We need to strengthen this plan. Look at answer choice A. This answer choice says that C can also overwhelm D. And C, if D here is overwhelmed by C, then the plan will not succeed. So D is not a strengthening choice. D is a weakening choice. Rapid growth of C can overwhelm D, and the reasoning here talks about rapid growth. Look at answer choice B now. Answer choice B talks about C being less effective than something else in competing with B. See, the conclusion is about introduction of D for fighting C. It's not about B versus C, it's about D versus C. So whether there are some better alternatives for C is something which is out of the scope of the argument. A similar problem with answer choice D, whether certain other species of A is more effective than C in competing with B is not the point. The point is whether the introduction of D for controlling C is a good strategy. So answer choice C should be eliminated. Answer choice E suggests that something else is not a good option for controlling C. Once again, this answer choice does not address this D versus C issue here, which is at the core of the conclusion. So this answer choice cannot be correct. Let's confirm answer choice D now. This answer choice says that D here does not feed on any other species of A other than C. See, the point is that A is something which is useful, okay? It's only C which is a type of A which can harm F. And if D, the prescribed solution, affects only C and not other types of A, then this information is in favor of the plan because C, A is something useful. We want to control C, but we do not want to harm A. And therefore, if D does not affect other species of A, then that is useful information in suggesting a higher chance of success of the plan. D is the correct answer choice.